Hello everyone.
For several years was sort of losing to players who didn't seem to beat him anywhere else. But 2020, it was a very different tournament, of course, in the lockdown without an audience.
Fine putter of a ball. And there's an example of it.
Fine.
What the player wanted to... I wouldn't say he possesses... But he's not in full flow yet. That's the problem, and he's not allowed to.
Separating them. That helps.
One. Jackson, page one.
The annoying thing is he has landed on that red. There wasn't a big gap.
One.
Now, if he's on the red, retreat up to the bulk end. I think he's playing it
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
pretty shrewdly so far, O'Sullivan. Well, that is not good at all. It really isn't.
Miss.
It was a pretty weak shot, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, the concern is he hasn't been sort of...
Yeah, I mean, O'Sullivan is...
9.
Pretty easy up and down with the blue.
That's by Ronnie.
Movement in the crucible, of course, with the other table, including a frame. It's part of the challenge. It's not easy to concentrate here when playing, I can tell you it. Especially if there's a bit of hubbub on the other table. It really can be a very awkward place to be fully focused, but that is the challenge. That is the... So you've got to be really honed into what you're doing.
Yeah, and that constancy is pressure. Quite extraordinary.
31.
Yes, and that's why, of course, if you end up in the semi-finals down to the one table, you do. Ronnie has been there and done it on numerous occasions.
Any top player, certainly someone as quick around the table as O'Sullivan is, you know, you can be a long way behind in a short space of time. With the match almost kind of over. This frame, you've got to say, looks like it's gone.
45.
No problem, though.
Not so great. Frame not over.
O'Sullivan, 52.
Be quite annoyed there.
1.
Not impossible for me. So it's an early moment in the match.
Jackson, page 4.
Bitterly disappointed there because it really was an opening.
Foul and a miss. Jackson Page. Foul and a miss.
Got the pink.
I was going to say, it is
Jackson
one where you
Page,
can hit the pink
6.
because from the start.
Foul and a miss.
Amazing, isn't it, how you can keep hitting that
Jackson
one
Page,
ball. I know
6.
why. Yeah, made the adjustment in the end. You felt that.
One.
Well, what beautiful.
Seen a couple of those shots bounce out of the middle pockets, but that was hit sweetly and.
And as I say, I think almost the concern for Jackson Page, if it had been sort of, you know, centuries and one visits, and he's lost every frame.
$15. $22. $23.
Well, it's a long match, obviously, but Page wants to get on the scoreboard soon. The next frame before the interval target, just get a foothold. There's the pot success, obviously not making
31.
happy reading yet for the
Ronnie
Welshman.
leaning.
$34.
Been a lot of talk before the
38.
tournament, who can stop Ronnie O'Sullivan. The fact is, there's only going to be 5 players who have the chance to do that. Jackson Page is
43.
and so far,
49.
he's not really threatening. It's a two-hit red he got in with, wasn't it? And Ronnie O'Sullivan with a dashing clearance there.
Well, those long pots are not going in just yet. Of course, the other thing to say,
One.
Dave mentioned there's someone stopping O'Sullivan from winning, but those players won't be.
Nine. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 9. One.
Again, this cue ball is not under. Until he wins a frame, he's not going to feel very comfortable out there. There's a horrid shot to be left, that last
6.
one.
Blown off the table, far from it. But O'Sullivan picks out a double.
Yeah, but I get the feeling that's kind of what's happening today. He's playing
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
not so much an inexperienced player, but a very attacking player. Nothing flash so far, but enough. Mistakes are being made by Jackson Page. Behind the green here? Be a horrid snooker if he does manage it. Not quite, and that was his intention. Taking Jackson Page lightly. But mistakes are just giving O'Sullivan chance after chance.
Well, Page got away with that last one, but he's walking a bit of a tightrope here. Other times been handing the initiative to O'Sullivan.
One.
Yeah, played into a pretty wide area. There's some of the clutter around the black spot. Been it quite like this.
Nice play by Ronnie.
11.
The black spot surely would be the one he'd love to be on. Yeah, that's a good shot. That's put him right behind the red. Black slightly out of the equation.
18.
That's opened up everything. He could even screw into the...
25.
No, that's good. That's really good.
Full stretch here, but great chance for 4-0.
$37. 38.
I don't care who I play, which is fair enough, but he is playing Ronnie O'Sullivan, the most successful player in this tournament.
46.
Yes, he's losing out on all the exchanges that lead up to. Maybe not attack, but it's not really been like that. He's just been beaten to the punch, if you like. And
54.
It's been a thoroughly professional performance. I've seen him play better, but I haven't seen him play very often. Just doing what he needs to do here.
Yeah, thoroughly business.
62.
Of the championship. He's actually on a run. 29 years in a row he's made a century in the World Championship here. The next best is Sean Murphy, 20 years in a row. Those first rounders he's lost. I mean, Neil mentioned that against David Gray, he made 5, still got beat.
$81.
He's got to improve here. Send the cue ball around the angles. That's a pity.
There'll be time yet for centuries. That's the highest break of the match, 81.